Welcome to BPMStuff, an indebted guide to Uncle Adams. Today on Song Analysis, we're going to be talking about Beast Mode. If you haven't already, do please hit that subscribe button. We've got some really exciting projects coming up, and I'd actually hate for you to miss them. Plus, when that number goes up, my serotonin goes up. In our last song analysis, we wrapped up the Unkle Adams presentation era. This was a period lasting around a year long, in which Curtis would make music for the purpose of pairing it with presentations in order to educate children all across the world. Although this niche had the potential to allow Curtis to work in music full time, he decided to largely abandon this idea. I would definitely recommend watching my previous song analysis videos to find out more about the rise and fall of the Unkle Adams presentation era. So a few months after this era, Curtis released Beast Mode in early July 2014. The music video was released on YouTube on the 17th of July 2014. At the time of recording this, the song has over 60,000 plays on Spotify and over 100,000 views on YouTube. So as usual, first we're going to talk about the beat. Unkle Adams bought the beat for Beast Mode from Hollywood Legend Productions. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's mainly centered around this really loud, headache-inducing drum loop that to me sounds really overcompressed. Then we've got this synth bass that's playing the same note every 8 beats, and this twinkly piano that's going between 2 chords. And then there's some additional production, such as some synths throughout the track and some DJ scratch sound effects, just to add a little flavour to that already extremely burnt dish. And then in the chorus we have some synthetic strings playing a sort of rhythmic rising ostinato and then falling, so da-da-da, da-da-da, and so on. It actually does add to the chorus. We give it a little bit of momentum, I guess, and kind of work off his hook. It's a bit nice, even though the hook isn't good, but we'll get to that. And then at the end of the chorus, the first loop of the chorus, when Curtis is first singing Go 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 Beast Mode, there's this like yell, I think it is. It's like someone going, yeah! I don't know if they added it when they were recording this song, added it to the beat, or if it was on the original beat, but yeah, it's really odd. The song was mixed and mastered by Nebulous Entertainment, so the same people who have mixed and mastered some of Curtis's earlier songs. I find the instrumental for this song really hard to listen to. It's so needlessly overcompressed. It kind of reminds me of Supermassive Black Hole by Muse or some of Metallica's stuff, where it's that real overcompressed loudness war stuff, and it just makes the song hard on the ears, and not like in a good way, not in a abrasive way. It just makes everything kind of crunchy and unpleasant, but without the sort of hard hitting, because everything's so loud. It just means Beast Mode. When you listen to it, if you listen to it a few times in a row, in my head, your sort of eardrums start to hurt. And like, you can make heavy hitting stuff, hard hitting beats that aren't that compressed. You can mix stuff well and have it sound good, and not have it sort of hurt your ears. Something like Rage Against the Machine, their self-titled album is incredibly well mixed and hits really hard, but it isn't unpleasant to listen to. It doesn't sort of hurt your eardrums. So yeah, I find this song difficult to listen to, which isn't a good start. Now we're going to talk about the lyrics. Yeah. Before I start talking about the lyrics, I should probably say that I've heard the a cappella of Beast Mode an insane amount of times. So when I was making the mashup of Dead Beast and the Moody Ground, which was Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground by White Stripes and Beast Mode. So the original White Stripes song is really loose with the BPM. Like, clearly it was recorded live. Clearly they're just jamming away. Proper good garage rock, right? So that meant I couldn't just like get the tempos right and just leave it. Like, I literally cut up almost every other word of Beast Mode in order to get it to fit. Like, subtle little speed ups and slow downs, and just slicing and moving things around. Like, an insane amount of time went into that mashup. What I'm trying to say is, I've heard the lyrics of this song an ungodly amount of times, and as a result of that, I have no patience for them at all. So Buckle up, folks. We're in for a bumpy ride. The song begins with a spoken word intro. And for some reason, I think they wanted it to sound like he was on the phone because they've like thinned his voice. But it ends up just kind of sounding like he's holding his nose as he's saying the lines. And I don't really get why.
What is dedication? What is perseverance? Are you willing to push through anything that gets in your way? And I mean anything. What is greatness? You tell me. Better yet, you show me.
Off to a nice, awful start. This song was definitely written with the mindset, this will be played by guys at the gym with their earphones in and they'll be doing reps to my music. There's no way he ever thought this song was going to be like owned by anyone on vinyl. You know, I'll just stick on my favourite Unkle Adams single, Beast Mode. Or like someone in a nightclub going up to the DJ being like, yo, could you play Beast Mode by Unkle Adams? Beast Mode was a marketing strategy, and it didn't work. Fun fact, I've actually listened to this song at the gym, and it stopped me from ever working out again. So now into the first verse. I remember the last time that we spoke, I was tied up, now I'm off the leash, bro. Without the bro, this lyric sounds a lot more intense, like an MC Ride Death Grips lyric or like a Lou Reed lyric. I remember the last time that we spoke, I was tied up, now I'm off the leash. But then he adds bro, so it's back to just being your friendly neighbourhood Unkle Adams. It's fine. I eat him up like I'm eating at a bistro, half mechanical animal going beast mode. Some of the descriptions in this song would make you think he was talking about like a cartoon character. Like half mechanical animal, to me sounds more like lyrics from like an animated show like Batfink or He-Man or, you know, something like Transformers, like 90s cartoon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, half mechanical animal. I lift weights, put him down, pick him up again. I'm not the first to comment on how bad this lyric is, and I won't be the last. Worst lyric of the year type beat. My inner strength comes out when I summon it. I push forward and power through the punishment. I'm running this now sort of like the government. In case you're wondering, I'm running this sort of like the government is the hardest line in this song, which actually says more about the quality of the lyrics in this song more than it says anything about that line. Like, that line's bad, but every other line in the song is worse, therefore it's the best lyric in the song. Breathe, do another set with me. I will never forget what I was meant to be. I attack the squat rack and bend the knees. The trophy's coming home with me and my team. There's a breathe sound effect as he says breathe, which nearly sounds cool, but it kind of ends up sounding awkward. I don't know if it's how it cuts in or if it's maybe slightly out of time, but yeah, it doesn't quite work for me. Also, when I hear the last line of this verse, like, what trophies?
What cameras? Why are you still here?
Like in the storytelling of the song, we're at the gym, we're lifting some weights, we're doing some squats, and then he's like, by the way, it's a competition and my team's winning. Anyway, then we hear the hook. Dig deeper, think smarter, get stronger, go harder, jump higher, run faster, just go, beast mode. The hook is made up of these little 2-word motivational phrases.
So I live by 2 words, fuck you, pay me!
The think smarter and get stronger lines are literally exactly the same as the I am stronger hook. I am smarter, I am stronger, think smarter, get stronger, right beside each other. The positives of this hook are it's catchy and it's easy to sing. Just go, beast mode. The negatives of this hook are it's really bad and I hate it. So now into the second verse. Sleep like a baby, wake up early. I think what he's trying to say here is if you work out and you gym really hard, you'll sleep really well that night. But I can't remember which comedian said people who say I slept like a baby last night, I've clearly never owned one. Babies don't sleep well. They're awful sleepers, and any new parent would tell you about how awful their sleeping is. Although he does say sleep like a baby, wake up early, and new parents would tell you, oh, how did your baby sleep last night? And they're sort of going, oh, he did quite well last night. We slept until 6 a.m. So, babies do wake up early. So, accidentally accurate from Unc here. I dress nice, but I train dirty. This lyric is in here because he hadn't told us in this song yet that he dresses well. We know that Unkle Adams dresses well because he tells us in every song. I am the definition of ambition. I'm either in the gym or I'm in the kitchen. Nothing says ambitious rapper like spending 100% of your time in the gym or the kitchen, you know? My boy be cooking up some chicken or he's hitting the gym. No time for music. Listen, I'm about to bring the heat. Adrenaline pump machine gun heartbeat. I stomp the concrete hard with both feet until I can't breathe, covered in sweat beads. I stomp the concrete hard with both feet. I don't even know what gym exercise he means there, but I don't know if he's preparing for a lift maybe, but it just kind of sounds like a child throwing a tantrum, like a strop. Fuck this review, right? You ever seen videos of rabbits stomping when they're angry?
Ludwig, I'm sorry you're mad, but you can't just jump out here.
No. No.
Why are you mad? You can't sit with me. I'm on the toilet. No, you can't come up here. Stop. You're not allowed. I'm on the fucking toilet. No.
That's what I think of when Unc describes stomping concrete, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Those videos of rabbits are unreal. Also, he says covered in sweat beads instead of beads of sweat. That's no one's like, oh, sorry, ooh, covered in sweat beads there. That's a forced rhyme. It's bad. It's a bad lyric. Please show respect to the bench press. You gotta work hard if you want a princess. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hello? Okay, I'll tell him. Hey, Unc. Hobo Johnson called. He wants his shit lyrics about finding your princess back. Heavy set, drop set, watch the progress. No spot, no problemo. I got this. So I'm not a weightlifting guy, which I didn't have to tell you because I am filming me. You could work that out. But I feel like saying no spot, no problemo, that's bad advice, right? That's like, you shouldn't do that. Is that not like me being like, yo, I'm so good at driving, you don't need a seatbelt, I'll just drive carefully. Like, this is a man who used to rap about anti-bullying and driving safe, not driving under the influence. And here he is giving unsafe gym advice. How the mighty have fallen. Some of my best pals are 45 plates. Medicine balls, barbells and free weights. At the end of Daydreaming, Unkle Adams says, I'm still the same guy, minus a couple friends. Do you think he was talking about real friends or gym equipment? I'd rather lift weights over enemies all day, every day. No complaints, I just do what it takes to get it done and slam back a protein shake. The flow here feels really awkward, and I don't know if it's to do with where the rhymes are or if it's the actual flow. It's really bizarre. I feel like it's made worse because the whole song is very much rhyme, rhyme. Quite basic and quite obvious, and then here you've kind of got these weird internal rhymes and kind of offbeat flow. Obviously there's nothing wrong with internal rhyming and changing a flow up, but like doing it for 2 lines at the end of a verse when the rest of the song doesn't do that kind of implies you just didn't fix the lines or you couldn't come up with anything better, rather than a intentional sort of flow change or something like that, you know. Then we hear the hook again and it goes into verse 3. Packed full of passion and ready to prove it. With headphones blasting, I'm superhuman. Ready to go savage, jacked on music. This here's a habit, not a resolution. Again, it's so obvious that he wrote the song with people listening to it at the gym in mind. I like the idea of people going to the gym, listening to Beast Mode and going, oh, I'll try something else by this guy. And they're sitting there running the treadmill to I Am Stronger. Move it double time 365. 5 days a week, I'm a beast inside. Step in my crease and meet your demise. Train like a freak, spread wings and fly. These lyrics are just so cheesy. Like, I can't imagine having the ego to write train like a freak, you know. It's poor. Like, they're so poor. Stutter step, push through and do another rep. Quick rest and then progress to a superset. Self-respect is the reason I'm well kept. The self-respect line just sticks out so horrendously, doesn't it? Like, he's sitting there rapping, being like, bro, I'm a gym demon, cardio vampire. I think it's important that you respect yourself. The harder you work, the tighter your belt gets. I've never actually heard anyone use tighten your belt to mean lose weight. Like, it's always just used in the context of, like, tightening your belt because you've got a lot of bills and you've got a lot of money, so you've got to cut costs or whatever. And obviously it's kind of this ironic precursor to Unk working harder later on and tightening his belt with the debt saga and stuff. So yeah, it's a bizarre line. Cause and effect, work and results. Overcome fear and toss out your doubts. Pop off the couch, there's nothing you can't do. Other people have done it, so why can't you? Again, I know I keep saying it, but this song, the whole way is just him talking about how good at gymming he is. He's like, yeah, bro, no one works as hard as me. I lift all these weights. I'm so insane, bro. And then after him being like, my work ethic's insane, he remembers that it's a motivational song. And he's like, and your work ethic could also be quite good. You know, it's like, you should gym, but you just need to know that 5 days a week, I'm a beast inside. Then we hear the hook again, and the song ends with this phone call sounding spoken word outro.
You better be willing to put everything you have into this, every ounce of your existence. If not, you aren't working hard enough. Someone else out there is working harder. Are you going to let them beat you, or will you seize victory?
I hope by extension, after I just read that out, you all of a sudden feel really motivated to start gymming. Go seize victory, my friend. In my previous song analysis videos, I talked about how Unkle Adams was kind of naturally progressing as a brand to becoming this child-oriented, wholesome, goofy thing that made edutainment, as in educational entertainment. And I defended that. I stand by that with I Am Stronger and Put the Keys Down. If he continued on this way, yes, maybe the music would have sounded cheesy and cheap, and he never would have been a commercial rapper. He at least would have been a full-time musician and would have been helping people, you know, and motivating kids and getting them moving, getting them active and getting them thinking and learning. So yeah, I always defended that because there was justification there. However, that defense is gone with Beast Mode. This song is this soulless cash grab marketing ploy for people to listen to in gyms. Maybe people will put this on my gym playlist and that'll get me views, you know. It's corporate. And it's not got a sort of redeeming quality of being at least educational or wholesome. And I don't believe for a minute that you could argue that this song was encouraging people to go to the gym. He 100% is bragging about himself, but disguising it as motivation. It comes across like, oh, I'm a millionaire, so you could be a millionaire too. It just, you're not giving back. You're not doing anything. So yeah, it's irredeemable. Unless, of course, someone did an excellent mashup of it with the White Stripes, then maybe that would be good. I've no time for this song. Just feels really boisterous and delusional. And the cash grab stuff, it feels like when Drake dropped Tootsie Slide and it was clearly designed for TikTok. It kind of is the worst of popular music to me. It's the worst bit of it, where you can just tell how it was made to be like, this will get me famous. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to end this video. I guess thanks for watching, and yeah, if you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. If you want more of that sweet BPM stuff, I've got a Twitter and an Instagram, and I might set up a Discord. Someone said that would be a good shout. I've got some really nice stuff coming. I've got some really fun ideas I genuinely think you are all gonna love, and some sort of ambitious stuff and so on coming really soon. So I guess I'll go buy mode. See you later.